Mercy. Yo, I watched like 3 YouTube videos. I think I'm ready. You watched the wrong ones, bro. We about to make a highlight reel for the wrong reasons. I pulled a deep break, not the right time. Now I'm backwards, sliding through the start line. Wheels chopping like I'm blending fruit. Whole crowd ducking like he lost his roof. Mercy in the back, trying to chase that whip, but I'm spinning like Beyblades, losing my grip. Try to transition, smack the cone. Car said nah, now I'm all alone. Pants sweaty, wheel fighting me back. Tire screaming louder than a diff on track. I said I got it, but I didn't at all. Now I'm in the grass yelling should've gone more.
I pulled up clean, or that's what I thought, till I mashed gas and my whole line caught rot. Bumper dragging, I'm trying to stay tight, but I'm floating offline like a lost kite. Smoke so thick, can't see Broken's tail. I'm guessing the line like I'm reading in braille. Overcorrect, now I'm in his trunk, looking like a garage sale full of slam junk. Got too close, my mirror went flying. Car twitching like it caught me lying. But I ain't quit, nah, I kept that pace, even if I look like a GTA chase.
We the tandem clown, spin kings of the lot, banging doors by accident. We give what we got, slide left, slide wrong. It's a slapstick show, but we tandem with passion, even if it's slow. Yeah, we break too late, we shift too soon. One more lap, hope we still got room. Scratch main boots, pride still running wild. We the chaos crew, welcome to tandem trials. Caught a cone in my grill like a souvenir. I scraped the wall, but bro, I'm meant to steer. Ran a whole course with a tire off beat. Judges gave us 10s for effort and need. We slid through the pits backwards on entry. Whole map looking like a blooper documentary. Throttle stuck, nah, I just sent it too hard. The car looking like it just fought a junkyard. Tandem clown, spin kings of the lot, banging doors by accident. We give what we got, slide left, slide wrong. It's a slapstick show, but we tandem with passion, even if it's slow. Yeah, we break too late and we shift too soon. One more lap, hope we still got room. Scratch paint, bruise, pride still running wild. We the chaos crew, welcome to tandem trials. Yo, that was the ugliest lap I've ever seen in my life. And yeah, it felt beautiful. Run it back, only if we bring extra bumpers. Started watching YouTube videos, thought I had the knack. Put the e-brake too early and sliding way back. Backwards through the start line, wheels chopping like fruit. Crowd ducking low like he lost his damn roof. Mercy on my tail, trying to keep up the pace, but I'm spinning like a Beyblade, losing the race. Tried to hit the transition, but I clipped the cone. Car said nah, man, now I'm drifting along. Sweating through my pants, fighting the wheel hard. Tire screaming louder than a heavy metal bar. Said I got this, but now I failed the call. Ended in the grass, yelling should've just gone mall. Mercy pulled up clean, or so he claimed. Mashed gas too hard, now the whole line's main. Bumper dragging, floating offline like a kite. Smoke so thick, I'm guessing path by sight. Overcorrected, ended up in my trunk, looking like a garage sale, all slammed up junk. Got too close, mirrors flying off in the wind. Car twitching like it caught me straight up sinning. But we don't quit, now we keep that pace, even if we look like a GTA chase. We the tandem clowns, spin kings of the lot, banging doors by accident. We give what we got, slide left, slide wrong. This slapstick show, but we tandem with passion, even if it's slow. Break too late, shift too soon. One more lap, hope we still got room. Scratch, paint, bruise, pride still running wild. We the chaos crew, welcome to tandem trials. Caught a cone in my grill, what a souvenir. Scraped the wall bad, but I meant to steer. Ran the whole course with a tire off beat. Judges gave us 10s for effort and need. Slid through the pits backwards on entry. Whole map looking like a local documentary. Throttle stuck, now I just sent it too hard. Car looking like it fought in a junkyard. We the tandem clowns, spin kings of the lot, banging doors by accident. We give what we got, slide left, slide wrong. This slapstick show, but we tandem with passion, even if it's slow. Break too late, shift too soon. One more lap, we still got room. Scratch, paint, bruise, pride still running wild. We the chaos crew, welcome to tandem trials.